All right, and we are back. Joining us right now is a member of the University of Milwaukee men's basketball program. He averaged 12 points per game along with 6.5 rebounds to help the Panthers defeat Wright State 69 to 63 to capture their first Horizon League title since 2006 and punch their ticket into the NCAA tournament. Matt Tiby, thanks for joining the program.
Thank you for having me.
So, Matt, take us back to the Horizon League tournament. You guys enter play losing 4 out of your last 5 games before the tournament tipped off. Describe what the team's morale was like and what changed to get the team back on their feet.
The morale was, it was down for a second because we were losing, and we wanted to finish off the season strong, and we just couldn't seem to find a way to, get on that winning side, and we really just came together as a whole before the tournament, and really just got together and just talked that this, if we're going to make a run or make it happen, it's like it's got to happen now because there's no more turning back, and everyone just bought into the team first, and that's what our results gave us.
And now you guys ended up defeating Detroit in your final regular season game, taking them on the first round of the Horizon League tournament. You earn your first 2 victories in the tournament, and up comes Green Bay, the Horizon League regular season champions, where you guys faced them twice in the regular season and you split those matchups. What was the game plan going into that matchup against Green Bay?
We had the mindset that we can win. Just going into the game, we had to stick to the plan. Our plan was win the offensive glass or in the defensive glass, and just win the rebounds in general. And we really had to sit down and guard Kiefer Sykes because he's a very well respected player in this league, and you have to respect him and his game, and also Alec Brown. Those two as a duo is very hard to match up with, and I thought we as a team came together, and we did our part to slow them down a bit, and get them out of their game and get out of their comfort level. So that was pretty much the game plan for that.
And you guys absolutely executed that game plan perfectly, eventually defeating Green Bay 73-66 in overtime to move on to take on Wright State in the championship game. If you missed the start of this interview, we are chatting with Matt Tiby, sophomore forward for the University of Milwaukee Panthers. So now moving on to the championship game, you make a key three-pointer in the second half. You're only one in the game, and the rest of the team continues to execute, and then that final buzzer sounds. Describe what that felt like.
Once I hit that three, and I knew it was a pivotal moment because we were building back our lead, and my three kind of helped us lift past the struggles that we had on offense, and just when that final horn blew, I just knew it was my dream to get to the tournament, and just sharing it with my closest friends, and that's my family as a basketball team, and just sharing it with them and sharing their dreams and our dreams together. And it was just a great moment. It was just so surreal, and I've been waiting for that moment for a long time, and we have to build off it for going for next year.
Now, what was the atmosphere like after winning in terms of of campus? And I'm sure your phone was filled with text messages, and you were getting phone calls left and right.
Yeah, I definitely got my fair share of text messages and Twitter shout outs and just Facebook messages, any social media. I probably had at least over 300 to 400 texts in about a week, and it was all saying congratulations, just from all my friends back home and classmates, and it was just great. And on campus when you got back, some people gave you applause, and some people came up to you and you've never seen them before, and you said congratulations, great season, and it was just great to see that our community was behind us, and they have something to be proud of now.
Now, you guys are champions. The next step is the NCAA tournament. But before that, Selection Sunday comes around and the team's sitting together. What was going through your mind as you anxiously awaited who would be next?
I was just waiting to see, where we'd play and who'd we play, because some brackets had us at the 15th seed with Kansas down in St. Louis. That was going through my mind, and just a bunch of scenarios. I knew Iowa State was going to be a 2 or 3 seed, so I'm from Iowa, so I was hoping for that game, just a little rivalry game for myself. But I was happy where we got picked. We got picked in Buffalo with Villanova, and when I saw our name on the screen, it was just really exciting, and we had a full house of where we were watching the selection Sunday, and all our fans were there, and it was just great to see big smiles on everybody's faces.
Now, did you think that 15 seed was well deserved, or what were your thoughts on the initial seeding?
I thought the committee did well. We did have some bad losses, and we had some good wins too. But it was up to selection committee. I thought it was fair to put us at a 15 seed because of the season that we had, and especially the conference season that we had also. So I had no complaints about what the committee did, and I was just blessed to be a part of it.
Now, like you said, you guys would go on to face the number 2 seeded Villanova Wildcats. Unfortunately, you guys were defeated 73-53. You were one of 2 players to finish the game in double figures. Explain what the whole tournament experience was like and how you will use this experience not only for next year but for the rest of your collegiate career.
I'm gonna work to get back to that field, and I know all my teammates were saying after the game, never forget this feeling, and I'm not gonna forget it because it's one of the happiest moments in your lives, and I just wanted to go out there and play my hardest for my teammates and just give it my all, and it fell up short, but there was great learning experience from it, and just being there and just seeing basketball fans in general, and watching all the games is just surreal. With it was just a packed house everywhere, and we had an exciting game of St. Joe's and UConn when it went into overtime in the second round right before us. So it gave the fans a little anticipation. So I thought it was a great experience for our team. We're very young. It was our first year together. Most of us, because we had like 10 new faces. So just to experience that with the friends that you put in all that work with was just a great moment.
Has the off season begun for you or the team yet, now trying to repeat as Horizon League champs and get back-to-back NCAA
Mm-hmm.
tournaments?
Yeah, we just started lifting this past week, and getting after it 4 times a week, and there's just no days off, and you have to become better, and the teams around us are going to get better. So you got to step up your game, and you just can't take everything for granted right now because everyone knows what you're capable of, and they've seen myself and our team play. So we had to step our mentality up to we're going to have to repeat, and we have to be top of the conference, and we just can't be in the middle of the pack, and we have to separate ourselves.
Now, going back to the tournament, now only 4 teams remain. Out of those
Mm-hmm.
4 teams, you guys did play one of those teams, the Wisconsin Badgers.
Mm-hmm.
How
Yeah.
how talented is this Wisconsin team, and what do you think they do best?
Oh wow. Wisconsin's very well talented, very well respected in my mindset. Bo Ryan has done a great job there, and he's continuing to have success, and you don't see that with many big time coaches. They just don't, they stick away from the plan, and he's really stuck to his plan. His plan has just been the same, and Kaminsky has been phenomenal straight phenomenal in the tournament, and I really can't see anybody really slowing him down, and he has great offsets with his guards. His guards are phenomenal, and he has a great running mate right next to him with Sam Decker. Sam Decker gives you athleticism. He has a nice shot. He can definitely attack the hoop. This is probably one of the best Wisconsin teams I've seen personally and played against in my career. So even be up there, which would be with one of the best Wisconsin teams ever, is it's just a great experience for them. And they've worked to this point, and as most people who haven't really followed them, they've been putting in that work uh, since they've been there. And Bo Ryan has really rallied their troops, and Kaminsky is leading them right now.
Now, you were able to go toe-to-toe with Kaminsky in that matchup against
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin in December. Now, what, in your opinion, does Kaminsky do so well that makes him such a dominant player?
He has a little bit of everything. He can, you can't give him space because he'll shoot it right over you. Um, Even with the hand in your face, he still has the length to get the shot up and above you. And he does shot fakes and he pivots. His footwork is phenomenal for his size. I haven't seen a 7-footer with his footwork for quite a while, and he prides on his footwork and getting his buckets down low, and he does a phenomenal job of getting his work done early. And I know that's one of Bo Ryan's philosophies is getting work done early. So, he does a very good job of that. And, I got to tip my hat off to him. He's put in the work, and, he's putting the time and effort to get where he's at right now.
Now, would you consider the Badgers the favorite to win it all, or do you like someone else?
I'd like to see the Badgers, have their success and make it to the national tournament. They're not my favorite. I like Kentucky just because their style of play, but that's just because I like their style of play and doesn't mean that they're the better team. But I'd like to see the Florida Wisconsin matchup. That would be a great matchup, or even the Florida Kentucky rematch of the SEC title game, which went down to 1 point, and the Gators came out on top. So whoever they're going to face is going to be tough. And, Florida's got a tough competition with Shabazz Napier, and he's averaging like 24 a game in the tournament, which is just unheard of. And, he's really leading that team. So I feel like it's going to be a close game on each side. I'd rather see Wisconsin win, and, I'd rather see Florida in the championship. So those two teams would be a great matchup, and their styles of play really conflict with each other. Wisconsin's all about moving the ball and getting better shots rather than just okay shots. And Florida tries to push the tempo, try to make those turnovers that you really don't want to, but they're going to force you into them. Their size and length really helps them out. I can't even. I think as Young is who their post is, and he's just been very good, and he's just been phenomenal in the NCAA tournament right now.
Couldn't agree more with what you said there, Matt. Once again, thanks for joining the program. Hopefully, we can do this again very soon. For all of
Mm-hmm.
our listeners who are on Twitter, go show Matt some love. You can find them at TIBY_TheDream34. Matt, thanks again. Keep working at it, and you'll get there again next year.
Thank you very much. Work, don't stop. That's what our motto is.
I like the way that sounds.
Thank you very much.
Take care, Matt.
You too. Bye.